Anetons, connecting professionals.
So prereqs, this is done for all two domain. One is domain, one is primary side, and one is your client computer. Okay,
Client.
Windows 10
Mm.
configured. And today we are going to install and configure our primary site. Okay, so we'll look for the prerequisites, what are those and why those are required, and then we will set our primary site and we'll enable all these. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is what it is. Okay, so wherever, if you are installing anywhere primary site, okay, so these are the basic, or these are the prereqs which you are supposed to do first. Okay, so first is web server. Okay, so web server is something which, to process and process and deliver your web pages, okay, to the client over the network, like HTTP or HTTPS. So this is the requirement. Okay, this is what it does. It responds to request from web server, web browser to server content. Okay, so it's sort of a medium. And then when you talk about .NET 3.5 and .NET 3.4.7, so this is like it's a framework which is developed by Microsoft. So what it does exactly, it allows you to dynamically connect or build your website. So instances, this is a routing mechanism through which it takes through the data. It is more of to help in the improvement of the data access. Okay, so this is what it is. Then your background intelligence, okay, let me do this like this so you guys can. So this is done, this is done. Okay, let me talk about background intelligence. So background intelligence is something which is also short form called bits. Okay, so bits is a Windows service that allows your applications to transfer files in background, okay, in idle bandwidth. For example, you are on a 40 mbps speed. Okay, what if the speed gets throttled to 1 mbps? Okay, but it's still your Windows, your system is downloading the updates. So in that sense, what it does not consume the vital bandwidth. What it does, it in that small network, it tries to download as much data as much possible in the background. Okay, and it starts uploading them. Okay, particularly it works with Windows updates, and when pushing any sort of large application or maybe file you're doing, so it in over the network, it does not choke. Okay, so when you getting like 2 GB 3 GB of, or maybe when you're pushing operating system over the network, so it does not consume all the data in one shot. It takes time to store it in the background, and once it's stored completely, the data is transferred. So in that case, if there is any disconnect in between the data transfer, if there is any network connection happens, still the remaining staged data will okay, let me do it like this. So this is your content, this is where you are. Okay, so what you're doing, you are downloading everything, okay, from here to here. So this is like, I would say, this is like wait a second, I think something happened with the keyboard. Okay, so this is this is 1 and this is 2. So when you are transferring everything, and if this is a big data or huge data, so it takes small chunk. Okay, it does not take much at one time. It takes small chunk, and it is stages, okay, in the background. Okay, and once all like sort of data collected in the background is staged, then it starts processing. So in that case, you does not even realize that you have received such long Windows updates, particularly, or any large data transfer. Okay, so this is how it works. So this is background intelligence transfer service, which is bits. Remote differential compression, this is also called as RDC. So RDC is stands, it's a technology. What it does, it is like when you have like in computers there are like different files. Okay, so what it does, it reduces the amount of data transfer during the file transfer operation. Okay, means it is helping to optimize the bandwidth. Okay, this is what it does. It is more of in interest of transferring the data intelligently. Okay, what this is doing, this is more of compressing to save the bandwidth so it should not choke. Okay, it is happening especially in scenarios when you are like backing up or doing any remote updates. Okay, so then RDC is a very big factor which works in the background. Okay, then Windows Server Update Services Tools. Everyone is known this as WSUS. Okay, so WSUS, what is the role of WSUS? WSUS is a Microsoft tool. Okay, especially it is designed to distribute for distribution of the updates. So if you have any updates and that you want to push to machines in the large organizations, so what it does, it helps your computers not to directly talk to Microsoft catalog, but it helps to connect through a medium which is called WSUS. So through WSUS you connect with the Microsoft update catalog, and then you download that in your corporate environment. So in that scenario, you are like everything is streamlined. You are ensuring that yes, everything is properly categorized. All sort of updates are fragmented in small groups, and accordingly you are pushing it to your windows and servers. So this is how if you're working with multiple machines and you are multiple across various servers and operating systems, so this really helps to streamline and manage updates, okay, without any chaos, right? So this is what it is. Then you have Windows authentication. So uh, Windows authentication is something that it's like method to verify that user credentials within a Windows or environment is correct or not. Okay, and if this when this service is enabled, like Windows authentication, so it is seamlessly checking and helping the improvement of the security, okay, and user experience as well. So this is also a very important role of primary site. All right, then ASP.NET 3.5. So ASP is everyone known that ASP is a web application framework which is developed by Microsoft. So what it does, it helps you to create the websites, applications and services. So when you integrate like ASP.NET, this is more of when I say integration to making a website. So this helps you to improve the data access, especially, and the web pages which you see, that the background or underneath there is ASP.NET. All right, so and then what is IIS6 WMI? So ISW6 my IS is stands for in Internet Information Services. Okay, so Internet Information Services, especially 6, what it offers, this offers WMI, okay, which is Windows Management Instrumentation. This is through this administrators, they can do the automation. Okay, they can run the scripts related to their IIS configuration management, UWMI interfaces and all. So this is where it works. So if this role is not enabled, you won't be able to run or automate any sort of scripts or any task related to automation. All right, so this is really crucial. Now the next and the foremost last one, this one. So this is scripts and tools. This is again, it's very generic. This helps or enable administrators to manage their IIS installation via command line. Okay, or maybe if you're doing any automation, so you can do it. So especially in the process of configuring, monitoring, or managing, okay, IIS web servers, in that sense this particular tool, helps to uh, take through the request from one side to another. So these are the components which are required and necessary to do the primary site installation. Okay, so these roles really plays a crucial role, okay, when you're building and optimizing uh, primary site. Okay, so having said that, this I'm sorry, having said that, इसके बाद अब हम प्राइमरी साइट पे लॉगिन करेंगे और प्राइमरी साइट पे हम कॉन्फ़िगरेशन करना शुरू करेंगे. ठीक है, सो दिस इज डन.